Ladies, I'm here on this. We're gonna do this news video, so we're gonna get right into it. Start with obviously all the sports. We're gonna start with the NFL here, so we're gonna go with over the inactives and actives for tonight's Thursday night matchup. Zach Charbonnet is active for the Seahawks, but Nick Amon-Wari is inactive. Really, the main guy here for the Cardinals. Will Johnson is inactive. Zay Jones, Will Hernandez, really the main guys that are inactive for this Week 4 matchup. Definitely going to be a big loss, not having Will Johnson out there tonight. But those are really the inactives, and Zach Charbonnet is active. So, Patriots defensive tackle Christian Barmore, he was listed as a full participant in today's practice, and quarterback Christian Gonzalez was a limited participant for a second straight day. And it sucks, Gonzalez still hasn't got to go yet, man. It sucks, because he's really damn good corners. Just my hamstring injuries are tricky, dude. But Christian Barmore was our full participant. Chris Gonzalez, I don't know if he's going to play Sunday again. So, after yesterday, Cam Ward, he was a limited participant in practice. He was a full participant in today's practice. So former NFL MVP Sean Alexander revealed today on the Up and Adams show that he and his wife Valerie are expecting their 14th child. 14th? What? Oh my lord! They're gonna form a NFL team for the future. Oh my lord! The 49ers, they've officially activated Demarcus Robinson from the reserve/suspended list, and they've placed defensive lineman Nick Bosa on the injured reserve list as he's out for the season. So, 49ers GM told KMBR that wide receiver Brandon Ayuk is, end quote, not close to returning from the knee injury he suffered almost a year ago. There was more damage than just to the ACL, and more recovery time is required. Yeah. Man, I don't know if he's going to play this year. But he got that big contract, and then he gets injured. They paid him, he got hurt. Paid Purdy, he got hurt. Paid new money to Bosa, and he got hurt. It's unlucky. Excuse me. No practice again today for Commanders running back Bill Krosky-Merritt and wide receiver Terry McLaurin. Wasn't there a report that he returned to practice, actually? Actually, he did practice, excuse me. I don't know why Schefter said he didn't, but yeah, Bill Krosky practiced. Jets head coach Aaron Glenn said QB Justin Fields will practice today, but he remains in concussion protocol. So Shedeur Sanders busted on my AP. Perfect timing. I know if you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I know I'm capable of doing better than that. I don't know about that. You're behind a 40-year-old quarterback and another rookie. I guess because of his draft position, but I don't know. I guess a bunch of different general managers thought differently. But I don't think he'd be worse than Spencer Rattler, though. He probably could play over him. So, Jarius Sneed, they asked him about Nico Collins. He said, who? Come on, dude. You know who Nico Collins is. Stop it. You play for the Tennessee Titans. Dude, don't ask. Who? Don't. Stop it. Stop acting like that. Because you've been a bum, L'Jarius Sneed, ever since you've left the Kansas City Chiefs. Who are you, L'Jarius Sneed? Who? You haven't done nothing since you left the Chiefs. Just saying. It's just facts. So, left tackle for the Cardinals, Paris Johnson Jr. is active, which is big for Arizona to have him tonight on that offensive line. So, some more updates. Jaden Daniels was limited again in practice, so I'm not sure if he's going to play. So, Brock Purdy was first in line during the pre-practice 49ers QB drills. Read into that whatever you wish. I guess he's coming back this week. Some potentially good news for the Cowboys. Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs were both full participants. I don't know about Trayvon Diggs as being good news, but if you say so. But if you say so. See if we got any more here, any more news. Malik Neighbors' shoulder, he practiced yesterday, so he has a shoulder injury, but he participated in practice. Boye Mafe is questionable for practice. Was questionable, but he fully practiced, so I think he'll play tonight. So John Harbaugh said this about his Stardust to tackle. He is concerned about Nnamdi Madubuike. Said he won't play Sunday. Asked if it's a long-term thing. He said he's not been given green light to comment. So, not great news. Yeah, that's really all the NFL stuff here. Let's move on to some of that good old wrestling. So AJ Styles has announced that he will retire sometime in 2026 via an interview with Tokyo Sports. Kind of figured he would retire in 2026, but he said it himself that he's going to retire. He needs a retirement tour like Cena. Man, it's going to be... Man, Cena's retiring, and then now AJ Styles is going to retire. But hopefully he gets one last run. But he explained why in this via Tokyo Sports. I would definitely retire within the next year. I don't want the fans to see me as anyone other than AJ Styles. That's the main reason. I've decided to retire before my body can no longer move. I hope he does get a similar farewell tour like Cena. But will he? I don't know, but I think he should. And he says he'll probably continue working with WWE after retirement next year, and thinks it might be a good idea to help develop the young talent, develop probably like NXT to main roster stars. Man, the AEW sickos are dropping to their knees after this. They are dropping to their knees. They're gonna be crying. Will Ospreay, no, Will Ospreay, AJ Styles. Yeah, like that was ever gonna happen. But man, at least we're getting AJ Styles and John Cena one last time at Crown Jewel. Yeah, that's really the big story today. So, this is via WrestleVotes Radio Backstage Pass. So, there were a number of people within WWE that were both surprised and puzzled that ESPN would publish an article grading WrestlePalooza AC. Those within were openly wondering why ESPN would want that online stigma. Okay, ESPN is just getting bitched here. ESPN analyzes sports. That's what they do, and that's what they did here. I find that quite cool that there's a small layer of accountability here, not just glazing. WWE. Could have been worse than a C, to be honest. I mean, I gave it a 5 out of 10 in my rating. Could have been worse than that, honestly. It's just bullshit. ESPN, a public call, swore it will cover WWE journalistically and without bias, despite being a partner. Just get over it. The show sucked. People are just mad at ESPN for being honest. Sometimes you gotta be honest that the show sucked. And he's not an AEW, like, geek. My lord, dude. I swear, some fucking WWE shields can't handle the littlest bit of criticism. Tony Khan announced the introduction of the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships. Oh, great, about their 60th title in the company. So, according to a new report, this is on Wrestling Observer, take it with a grain of salt, John Cena and AJ Styles was always the plan. I mean, I guess because Cena only has like 5 appearances left, and I guess they had to, announce this through Twitter. I guess it makes more sense. WWE's filed a trademark Invasion. The Hardy Boys. They've reportedly been pitched to appear during the TNA NXT Invasion angle, despite their absence from this week's NXT. And Kyle Fletcher going to face Hologram on AEW Dynamite for their 6-year anniversary. Man, that future superstar Kyle Fletcher. Man, he's kind of overrated, dude. He just does move after move after move. He doesn't sell a lot. That's what Stevie Richards and Jim Cornette's saying. They 100% agree with him, man. Like, Kyle Fletcher, I don't know, dude, about Kyle Fletcher, to be honest. Let's talk about some NASCAR here. Connor Zilic for Spire Motorsports will be in their number 7 truck at the Charlotte Roval. Damn, I thought this was a cup ride, but he'll be driving for Spire in the 7 truck. Chris Rice is promoted to Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Colleague Racing. For the Kansas schedule, go over that again before the weekend starts tomorrow. For Kansas, Friday 4:30 ARCA P&Q, 8 on FS1 the ARCA race. Saturday 10:30 on CWF Xfinity P&Q, 1 on True TV Cup P&Q, 3:30 CW pre-race, 4:10 CW Xfinity Green Flag. Sunday 2:30 USA on USA the pre-race, 3:05 on USA the Cup race. Xfinity 45, 110 stage lanes, Cup 80, 85 and 102. So in the latest episode of Stacking Pennies with Cordial Joy, Brad Keselowski indicated that NASCAR is going to increase horsepower in 2026. Well, you know, it looks like NASCAR is going to change the rules next year to where we're like 740, 750. I would want 900 horsepower, but it's not going to do much, in my opinion. But a win is a win. But if Goodyear keeps bringing soft tires, just adding a little horsepower, I guess, will help with tire wear. They just need to get rid of the spacers altogether, though. I mean, I wish they would just go to 900, but, you know, 740, 750, we'll see. I mean, it's better than what they have now. So NASCAR is now seriously weighing the possibility of drastically overhauling the playoffs or doing away with them altogether. The mere chance of going back to a 36-race schedule, determining the series champion, marks a dizzying turnaround. If NASCAR is to remove the playoffs altogether, it will be huge and a start to fixing some of the problems. At least with the sport right now. Yeah, that was really the main thing for NASCAR today, was that. So let's talk about some NBA. The Utah Jazz would reportedly want Austin Reeves and 2 first-round picks in a trade centered around sending Walker Kessler to the Lakers, per Lakers Daily column. LMFAO? Danny Ainge? What are you doing? Man, that ain't worth it, dude. They want Reeves and 2 first-round picks. Sure, man. So, Cole Anthony says teaming up with Giannis, it's going to be legendary. Who you think you are, man? You know, 2 man. It's just Giannis. Kawhi reportedly wanted part ownership in the Lakers, similar to what Magic received, and also wanted unlimited access to a private plane. Man, who do you think you are? Quentin Grimes reportedly believes he is worth $25 million per year. The Sixers' former offer was 4 years, $39 million. Terry Rozier is expected to be with the Miami Heat when training camp begins. The Warriors and Kings have restarted trade talks. Cyrano Kaminga, but Malik's contract remains a hold-up as the Warriors have zero interest in Monk and would prefer to trade him out and would prefer to trade him elsewhere. Don't know why. Malik Monk's a good player, a really good shooter, but the Warriors refuse to have talent. But yeah, that's really it for all the news here. That I wanted to talk about, so leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.